Hello there, welcome back to Miss Mandy's place. I'm Miss Mandy, of course. It's Friday, it's November the 7th. It's been a week. We're gonna get back in and play around in the realm and see what's going on. We're gonna do some mining. You know, we were trying to get some diamonds last time, but we didn't quite make it down. We did find a geode, though, a prismarine geode. It was so pretty, not prismarine, but a wonderful geode. And so we may or may not be able to, I don't know where it's at, but we may have to see if we can get all the way down and get some diamonds. We really need some diamonds. We could do a little fishing. We got one little kitty. We see our little kitty. I believe this kitty pattern is called Jelly. This is Good Times with Scar's cat, which I think it's totally awesome that is our first kitty that we've tamed in the world. Happens to be the wonderful Jelly. Sometimes when I get name tags, I will go and name my kitties after their namesakes. Of course, if I ever get a Siamese cat, they are all named Schrody for the infamous Schrodinger. That was my first cat I had. He adopted me in 2015 and made it all the way to Kansas, but then he got very sick and he passed away about a year and a half ago, and I miss him every day. He was such a fantastic companion. He acted sometimes a little bit like a dog. He would chase me through the house. We would play chase, and it was so much fun. Smart. He had the most expressive tail. He's just, you could always tell what was going on in his head because his tail would tell you. He was, you know. But so all of my Siamese cats are named Schrody on purpose. Look at that. There's our amethyst. That's what it was. It was an amethyst geode we found. Oh, it looks like we do have some potatoes. We got a little bit of cooked salmon there. Got a few more. Didn't we catch ourselves a bow? Yeah, there we go. Luck of the sea and some mending. But we need to get through some of this stuff. Do we want to dive right in and get right back down there in... Oh, right. We need some more iron, too, because we'd like to put those two together and get a punch 2 power 4 bow. I think that would be a really good start, although we don't have very many arrows. I do need to go and set up. I don't think I have chickens in any of these enclosures here. Sorry, my head's a little bit stuffy. The weather is changing, and that always gives me just a little bit of issue with my allergies. I really need to make a little thing there for our little house, our little guys. Look, there's some salmon right there in the... what are you doing in this guy's house? You don't work here. You need to get out of here, dude. Layabout, terrible, awful villager. Does nothing to increase the productivity of the village. Dude, you're trying my patience. I usually am very careful when those particular... Oh, hi there. What's your... Oh, Frostwalker. Oh, that's a good one. I like Frostwalker. With certain conditions. It's always fun. We do have a bed up there. Did we put that bed up there? Because as I recall, these houses do not come with beds. And I really got to get started on... I don't have to have that one yet, though. Totally random. My main base house. How are we doing? We haven't caught any carrots yet. We got to go kill some zombies, too, to see if we can find a carrot. I don't think we found another village recently. So, iron, how much iron do I have? 19. And what does my armor look like? Oh, I could go to the nether, though I really would prefer to wait. We're going to take some of this down. Let's get that shovel out of the way. There's my smooth basalt. That is so cool. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that up there. This might come in handy, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. I do not need that with me at all. Do we need some more? We have 17. There's my spruce log. You know, it really would not hurt sand. There we go. Oh, I don't have any torches. But okay, that's, here, we'll do that. Let's get up there. I'll take the sticks. Let's put that up there. Gravel can come in handy. I really don't want to do that. There's my axe. Bow. I don't have another one. Look at that. Every inventory slot is taken now. I must have found a couple of ruined portals to have that kind of stuff there with me. Oh, hey, since we have 8, let's just go ahead and take care of that right this minute. Thank you. And that is the perfect slot. That's the slot where I always keep, that's where I keep my torches. Like I said before in the past, I am very particular. It looks like we're going to have to sleep first. So we'll do that in just a minute. Hi, you need a job, dude. Get a job. Are there, like, no unoccupied workstations in the village? Wow, I really hate that guy. There's 2 of them, and there's 2 of them here in the village. What's in there? Oh, a bunch of apples and 2 emeralds. I didn't realize that there were emeralds in there. There was some stuff over here. I don't think there's a chest in that house, no. Oh, but there's 4 beds in this house. These guys all sleeping up in here. Look at all the apples and a book and a bag. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the bundle. I tried to use that the other day, and it's just, I don't understand what the rules are for it. I know there are some. Oh, goodness, pardon me. It's a sleepy time. The sun went down. I'm ready to go to bed, you know? We had the daylight savings time. Oh, yes, I guess yeah, but I don't think the baby grew up to be that guy, do you? Do you think so? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. All right. Do we need wood? Really? Do we? Let's go just a little bit further. Get a little bit of extra wood. Would like some oak. I think, like I said, I was saying, we were playing the other day. I really think they do kind of missed out with not making a variant of oak that you can plant for saplings. I think I planted these along here. And get a really big one. I think the developers kind of missed out on that. Stop it, Missy. Oh, silly kitty. My little kitties, they are recovering from surgery. Both of my little kitties had surgery on Wednesday because I am still trying to find homes for these kittens. They just kind of happened to be in the neighborhood. One of them I rescued off the street, and the other one I actually came up to the back of the house and started meowing one day. But I would prefer that these kittens do not reproduce. It's one of the problems in my neighborhood, in my little town, is that there are too many stray animals that reproduce unchecked. And so they went and had a little surgery. And we actually have, there's the local animal shelter for our county, some good Samaritan some years ago set aside some money, and the specific purpose of that money is for spaying and neutering pets in the county. So if you live within the county, you can go down to the shelter. You have to show proof that you live inside the county, but other than that, they will give you a certificate, and you can take your dogs or cats, whatever, down to the local vet, any local vet, and they will spay or neuter your cat dog at no charge to you. And that includes the visit. It includes pain medication for after the surgery, an Elizabethan collar, if you're familiar with those. That's a cone of shame to keep them from licking their suture sites. They will give you 2 on the day that you show up at the office. But if you have more than 2 cats or 2 dogs or 2 pets, whatever, you can go back and get 2 more the next day. So that's what I did when the little neighborhood mommy cat had kittens last year. They had 4 kittens. One of her kittens that survived last year had 4 kittens, and they were born right outside in my yard. And unfortunately, not unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to put it, our local animal shelter is a no-kill shelter. So, which means that they are quite often at capacity and can take no more pets. So, when the kittens were born in my backyard, they had no room for them. I tried to find them homes. I ended up finding a home for the mother and the female kitten that she had last year because one of my acquaintances has a farm and stores grain and can have problems with rodents and whatnot. So he was looking for some breeding females because his kitty population at his house was getting kind of low and they were getting a little bit inbred, you know. So the mama and her little baby girl, they did not have the operation, but the 3 male kittens of that litter did. And they currently live at my house, and their names are Whiskers McGillicuddy, and Otis Spunkmeyer, and Cleo. Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing in the well? You guys need to get out of there. You'll drown. Come on out of there, buddies. Come on, man. How did you even get in there? That's it. Come on, guys. Get on out of there. Okay, cool. You know, I could put a wall around that. That would keep them from getting in there. I could just take that out and make it a wall. Oh, I do not want to take that with me, though. So, I got 2. Let's put the... do I have room for those? Yeah, I guess so. They're not up in here. Do I have any up in there? No, I don't. Shockingly enough. Okay, so I got 15 wood. Let's go ahead, turn all those into planks, and we'll be good to go. I don't know what I needed all that wood for, but you just never know. If you're going to go spelunking, you just might need some wood here, and I'll clear up an inventory slot so I can put that one in there. There we go. Oh, and I had a bundle. Can hold. I don't know how many components that it can hold, though. Oh, here. You know what? And I don't want to keep that in my inventory. We're going to put this fancy piece of mossy cobblestone right there. There we go. And off we go. I am going to have to kill some more spiders so I can make a lead. And maybe if that iron golem is still in the bottom of the ocean, I can go get him. He may have died, though, because as I recall looking through the water at him, it looked like he was injured. It looked like he had sustained some damage, if you know what I mean. Oh, yes, I know. And I really need to... well, I'll get down. Do I want to take that with me? No, because I have enough wood now. I know. I just talked to myself. I only do that when I need an expert opinion. Okay, down we go, down we go, down we go. And I haven't used the coordinates on. I really, really, really wish that they could somehow put coordinates in this game. I'm telling you. Just knowing when you get down to, I mean, this is pretty obvious. So right now we're down to about 0. because that's when you start seeing the deep slate, when you get around to the 0. And then it's pretty consistent there, but after that, it gets a little trickier. You know, I never did go down there. I went around this way. That's gold. I don't need any gold right now, per se. What we really want is some diamonds, and I think to get diamonds, we're going to have to go a little bit lower. And we certainly have not... Uh-oh! Creeper. Creeper. It's creepy boy. Okay. Yes, I know. It knocked the torch off the wall, but we expected that, didn't we? It must have blown up. Oh, it did not blow the torch up. Sweet! Sweetie Petey. Yay! Okay, and then, so I don't really want to go up that way over there. We kind of, over here, if you remember where we found that amethyst geode was like over here in this little hallway, and then we went over this way, yeah. And we were starting to work our way down. There wasn't anything up there. And I put that one gravel block right there. Oh, that just, isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that just look so beautiful? It's just gorgeous and beautiful. Let's go back this way though. I like to have a little more headspace. Now, this turned out to be a whole bunch of caves, but I don't know how much searching we did. About 2 right there, it would appear. Oh, and that was it. So that netted us nothing extra. Oh, there's a freaky looking. They changed the way bats look. They just look weird now. They looked much cuter before. And I know there has been some discussion over making bats have some kind of utility. They've been in the game for so long. And I always feel bad when I accidentally hit one and it dies. Like, that's so sad. Those poor bat. Because I'm a klutz and I accidentally killed it. Now, I think... yeah, that goes up in there. Oh, I'm going to have to be careful because there's probably mobs all in here. And I don't really have a whole lot of... oh! There's a mob right there. Hey, the potato's probably not going to kill him, though. It's going to take a long time. Did I get a string? I got one. Do I want to keep going that way? We'll see. This position is just slightly uncomfortable for my hand. Hey, there's a bone. Where did that come from? Well, I know where it came from. It came from a skeleton, but... skeleton just died down here for no reason? What are you telling me? How'd that happen? Did you get in a fight with another skeleton? Oops, I guess I didn't actually break that one. Oh, I was in a hurry. What can I say? Okay, nothing back in here. You know, I do waste a lot of torches. I put torches everywhere. Well, I don't know. I think I might have a little more luck if I just kind of go back to the let's go down to diamond level and see what we can find. Is this where we came in at, or no? Oh, I think it just went around in a big circle. Yeah, here we go. Here's this. So... well, you know, we were going down that way. I guess. Well, let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Oh, where'd I get a flint from? Oh, from that piece of gravel that I broke right there. That's where the flint came from, Ms. Mandy. That is where flint comes from. From breaking gravel. Okay. Well, we're just gonna head on down. I kind of have a little method here. I like to go down about 8 blocks and then go out a few. That way I can do some side branching, you know, some little tunnels off on the side, whatever. I know we're getting down deep enough. We're probably not going to see a whole lot of other stuff as far as resources, and we're gonna have to make some more picks. I know this is so awfully slow. You know, that's about far enough. Let's just do that. Let's go across. Get down to a decent level so maybe we can find some diamonds. I don't think we're ready for an enchantment table yet. But there's just so many things that you can use diamonds for that are useful. Like enchantment tables. Like swords. Like armor. Like for breaking obsidian. I mean, we did find some obsidian at that ruined portal that was in the chest, but we couldn't pick any of the rest of it up. And I kind of remember where that was at in my other playthrough, my little goofing around one that's in the birch biome, and I know I've talked about it in the past. My house is coming along, by the way. It's getting there. The only issue with it is just deciding on color palette for things, you know, because this would be a great little storage room. I could make this a little storage room. In fact, let's go ahead and put down a crafting table and make a couple of more stone pickaxes. Of course, I only have 2. There we go. Awesome. We'll go ahead and make 3. That'll be good. Look, it's exactly the number I needed for 3. You get up here. But it has been really tricky trying to figure out what color palette to use. And yes, we're going to have fed commentary here on Friday. That always happens on Friday. You know, the market update. Which, you know, I don't watch the market every day. It's kind of like my investment account. I have a little investment account for my retirement, and I put money in it, and then I just forget about it. I don't look at it. You know, the whole point of retirement accounts is you're not supposed to dig into them unless you're retired. I'm not. I wonder why my music isn't on. You know, I could have swore I turned that on just so we could hear that just a little bit. I turned it up from 0 to like, I don't know, 8%. But I can see that my sound bar is not detecting anything here. No? Okay, let's put it back down here then. Done. Go back. See if we can get just a little bit of... I know people who will play this game. I guess we're getting a little... No? Still no? Oh, there we go. Now I'm hearing it a little bit. How many down did we go? 1, 2, 6. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to the nether. I haven't done that in my other playthrough yet. I did find diamonds, and I was able to make a pick. So I harvested some obsidian, but I kind of wanted to get my house finished first before I went ahead and opened up a portal. Though my intent was not to open it in the house. A lot of times I'll do that. I'll make a, down and I'll make a basement. And then go ahead and put it in there. Sometimes the portal noises are kind of annoying. Yeah, I admit it. Not always the whooshing sound all the time. But hey, it's okay. It works. But this house, the layout of this house doesn't really lend itself well. So I would have to, it's a great little starter house. And it has room for everything. It's like got a ton of storage because you used a lot of barrels in the construction. And then the second floor is like for sleeping, and pretty much that's it. The second floor is really just, there's a little bit of storage on the second floor, but mostly. And then there's some, you hide all of your workstations in there. Oh, listen to that now. That's coming through. I'm sure you can probably hear it too. I turn the mob sounds down a little bit. I turn the music down. Although sometimes the music is nice to hear. Or if I'm just playing by myself and hanging out and chilling, I will go over and turn on my Spotify. Ooh, an eerie noise. It said it was an eerie noise and everything. Spooky. Especially since we just had Halloween. Ooh. You know what? And for some reason, I played, I think, during that time, and I didn't see any mobs with pumpkins on their heads. What's up with that? I thought that was a thing during Halloween. I know during Christmas, they turn all of the chests into Christmas presents, which looks so cute. That is nice to kind of have a different kind of look at that. It's kind of like with the texture packs that I've seen some people use. I don't use any currently, but they have some really pretty ones out there that you can use that just give you some different kind of texture and different feel to your game. That's all I have to say. That's one thing about Minecraft, is all about personalization and making this game, making it your game for you to play it. So okay, here we go. Oh hey, bingo, look at that, we found some iron. Hot diggity, we like iron. Yes we do. Now a fortune, this is when a fortune pick would come in really handy. Hey, I'll take it. It wasn't that many, but, it's better than 0, which is how many I had before. I just don't like walking on gravel. What if the bottom falls out of here? It would be bad. We would fall to our death. Oh, yeah, definitely got to go forward. Sometimes I place it just right so that the gravel doesn't have a chance to drop. Oh, hey, redstone. You know what I did find in my other playthrough, too, that I was really excited about, because I hadn't used one before. I found a couple ruined portals, and they had lodestones in them. Oops. That's right, I couldn't remember if this was, I haven't found any of this. Perfect. Getting the good stuff, finding all the treasures. If you go out to the wiki, sometimes I will build my own little villages using the floor plans from the Minecraft wiki. because they're all out there by layers, so you can figure out how to build the villager houses exactly so that they look like they fit in. Because I am not the most creative of people. I don't think of cool stuff, which is, you know, makes a sandbox game like Minecraft might seem kind of like, why is she playing that? And I'll tell you what, I used to sit next to this guy. Our company, we had some little departments that were we're very spread out. Our company is in, you know, like 40 states or something like that. And we have some operations centers, and we have some places where the executives all hang out, you know, buildings in major markets. And we had some of us because I worked in a big high-rise. But they had, the bigger groups would all get together and sit together on the floor, but then you would have these little departments where in the market they would only have 1 or 2 or 3 people. And I was in one of those groups where in our market we only had 3 people. And I sat with a bunch of other people that were in the same boat. And we called our little section of the floor the Orphans Corner. And one of the guys I sat next to, him and his pal, they were both in the IT department. And I couldn't tell you what he did, saved my life. But we were talking about just random stuff one day when he mentioned Minecraft, and you know what he told me? He said it was like Legos, but on a computer. And I was like, I'm not really into Legos, so it sounds stupid. Pretty much is what I said. I'm not sure why I ever started playing it, unless it was because of my grandson. I have an old laptop. It's an HP Envy. It still works. The date on it, the computer name is from 2013. So I've had the computer for 12 years. And I was able to pull all of my Minecraft worlds off of it over the weekend. I had some trouble with it because I was having issues with my cable to my 1 terabyte SanDisk drive, portable drive. It just did not want to do it, but I was going through those, and the versions that they go back to, some of those worlds go back to, I haven't played them since 2016. So I wasn't in on the ground floor with Minecraft. I didn't start it when the game was new, but I've been playing for a while. It was kind of shocking to see that, how long I had been playing. And I don't know if you remember from the last episode, and if you haven't watched it, I believe that I have only done battle with the Ender Dragon once. No, twice. Maybe. Because one time, my grandson and I went and did it, and it was horrific. We had to go back many times to do battle because we are terrible at doing battle. And the Ender Dragon is hard to fight, you know? It is. It's not a cakewalk. Anybody that tells you it's a cakewalk, they're fibbing, okay? One, two, three, four. Oh, I went too far. Well, that's okay. It's because I was chatting. I do that. I get all chatty, and then I forget what I'm doing. So we'll go forward a little bit. Actually, we'll go ahead and go down one. And then we'll replace those gravel blocks because I do not like to walk on gravel. Oh! Oh, did you see that? Oh, look right there. Bedrock. So, we're pretty far down, so maybe we'll fill that back in. And then we'll start to branch out. My understanding is bedrock starts at level, like, what is it, minus 64, minus 59? So it goes anywhere, and because when you get down to like, is it 64? Then it should be solid bedrock after that. And there will be lava pits down here. So I tell you what, we're going to go up a couple of levels, like say here, and we're going to start branch mining. because I really am not outfitted to do battle with lava pools and stuff down here. Just not really outfitted for it. And then at some point I'm gonna have to spend at least one of my iron bars and make myself one of those cutting stones or whatever, so that I can get a better utility for making like stairs and stuff, because the recipe for stairs is kind of wasteful unless you're using a stone cutter. Then it's not terrible. Water flows, so we got water down here somewhere. And we might be better off to just, let's do... I know this might seem kind of strange, but we'll do 2 high, and then we can always come back. Because basically all we're doing is looking for diamonds. Well, and what do you know? Yay! Woohoo! Miss Mandy found a diamond. Oh, please be more than one. Please, 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 kind sir. Give me more than one. Look at that. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. 4? I could get 4. One more. Look at that. 4 little diamonds. Look at that. Ah, yay. Woohoo. I feel so good. I feel good. I'm like James Brown. Which is, you know, one of my favorite little things. My birthday is on the same day as James Brown's, the hardest working man in entertainment. Yeah, no, sadly he's passed on, but I think that's pretty awesome. I share a birthday with James Brown. Ha! I feel good. And yes, I'm aware that I'm very silly. This is not unknown to me. Oh, look at this. Here's a whole bunch of redstone. You know, I could put the redstone in there. That's it. Now, see, now I gotta be really careful not to die. Because now I have diamonds. Woohoo! We are doing good. So, goal 1 accomplished. Diamonds in hand. And I think I really just, if I could find one more, then I could have an enchanting table. And I could also do a pick. Oh, I hear a lava. Do you hear that? I hear the lava popping. Wow, I hope that wasn't really super loud for you. Because that was kind of loud. I don't know how that's going to come across on the recording, so we'll have to see. It could have been a little bit loud for that. Oh. Do we want to branch out sideways? Because generally I'm under the understanding that diamonds kind of go kind of close to lava. It's a good place around lava pools is a good place to find diamonds. Water flows in that direction. You know what? Let's this might seem kind of silly, but let's go out on a limb. It sounds really close. not seeing. I telltale. I'm always looking for lava coming down from the ceiling. I can hear it. It's really close. Okay, which way? There's got to be a cave here. Not in that direction. How about this direction? Oh, looky here. I knew I could hear it. Yep, here, let's fix it. Oh, gosh, I've gone through all of those in that short amount of time. Well, they don't have, look, 131 durability. I wonder where the water's at. Aha! Now, our mob's gonna jump down on our heads? Probably. Oh, look at that. Well, looky there. There's some gold. Hi, gold. I'll take this gold because it's right here. And we're going to need... we actually have a piece of gold on, don't we? Yeah, our chest plate. Because we're going to need that when we go to the nether. And it has an enchantment on it. Oh, projectile protection. Cool. Which will save us from arrows. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I want to mess with that because it's gonna... I don't know how deep that is. Because here's what I can do. If you're really quick with this... Shoot. Well, I wasn't really quick, was I? And my bucket's empty. Dang it. That was not what I wanted to do. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Boy, Miss Mandy, you sure are klutz with that bucket of water, by golly. What the heck were you thinking? Okay, here we go. What I was thinking is we need some more torches. How about that many? That'll give us 16 sticks. That should give us an entire stack. Bingo. Oh, picked that up quick, didn't I? You never know what you're going to need some gravel for. It's really good for in the nether. You can drop it on stuff. that, no. Here, let's do this. Okay. Here. Okay, that way just in case. Because I don't know how deep that lava is. Exactly. Here, let's actually do this. That way I'll know. Okay. Well, we didn't get any more diamonds that way. You know, and since are we gonna cross underneath there? Ooh, look, another eerie noise. Let's go down one. That way we'll cross under the pathway that we were going underneath the little bridge. Because I still heard water in here somewhere. Seeing anything. Well, now that since we have a bunch of torches, we could go up here and see what's up in here. If anything, there may be nothing. There's nothing. This just doesn't go anywhere. See if we can hear any more noises? Anything? No? Okay, well let's go on up this way, because this is where we were coming from. We could keep going that way. That was where we went all the way down to the bottom. So what we really need is this. Because the way out is going to be this way. We're going to have to go up here and turn right. So I kind of try to do that when I'm... Oh, that's where that gold was at. This is up, that's down. Let's put that torch so I know that we're going that way. Oh no, that's where the diamonds were. Yeah, I don't think the chances are very good that we're going to find any more right here in this spot. Okay, and then let's go ahead and at least one more. I usually do, Okay. There we go. Make that short work of that. Okay, well, you know, that's not a bad start. We got 4 diamonds. I really think the first thing we need to do, though, is totally get a diamond pick. And we got, look at that, our inventory's full. We got a bunch of redstone. I guess where we were, kind of a little ways down there. here's this little area here. And back up this way. Here we go. Alrighty. Anything just sticking out here in the middle? Oh, there's a whole another little cave over here. There's some gold. Oh, must be a thunderstorm. Hey, I'll take that. Any opportunity for a little more iron is a good day. At this point, I don't really need any copper right now. I mean, I don't think I have a whole lot, but I don't really have an urgent need for it either. Oh, look at that. That looks like another geode right there. I guess if I needed some more amethyst. Though I could go back and check on, you know, because I did peek in on the one we found already, and that does grow back. The shards do grow back. Oh, this is up around my... Oh, looky there! Guess what I have? Some dirt right here. And that is what the dirt is for. Please, by all that is good and kind in this world, don't let a critter knock me off here. And yes, I do hum random little songs and stuff. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Here, we'll replace it right there. There we go. Well, if I need some more redstone, there's some right there. And there's one gold here. We can take that one gold. Oh. Well, I guess we'll take 5 gold. Thank you very much. That's pretty handy. Pardon me. And then this here is our exit, which we do not have clearly marked. We definitely need to mark that a little clearer. We need to have some... We definitely need to go build some stairs. We need to get us a stone cutter. We need to stop goofing off and get our work done. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Up we go. Up, 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 up. I was watching, tripped across a video by the fabulous It's Marlowe. And apparently he just recorded like 10 hours straight of just starting a new world, building a little house, looking for resources, gathering stuff up, doing his little farm. It was so pretty because he decided to put it in a cherry blossom biome, and it was just so cute. Mr. Iron Golem, what are you doing out here? And there's a creeper. You know what, Mr. Creepy Boy? We're gonna run away. We're gonna run away, run away, run away. You know what I don't recall having seen down there? Iron. I mean, not iron, duh. Coal. I didn't find any coal deposits. I guess we're gonna have to go to a mountain because I think that's where most of the coal deposits now are, like high up in mountains, along with more of the iron deposits. Oh, how do you like that? And how do you like that? There we go. We're gonna have some gold. I got one more of those. Hi guys, what are y'all doing? How's it going? We really need to get you guys a little pen. I suppose we could put a little pen right here and have our little chickens right there in a pen. That'd be cool, right? He's not in there, is he? Okay, no. Hi, sir. How are you doing? Oh, we have another leather worker. For 6 leather, I can get an emerald. If only I had some cows. Do we have any fences left? Does anyone recall if we have fences left? We have 24. That's not a lot of fences. But it's not 0 fences either. I mean, you know, because that's the option, is you have 4, you have 0. So, what else do we have here? Black wool. They really need to have something where you can just auto sort. Why do I have all those dang slabs? I must have did a boo-boo. I must have did a boo-boo. Yep, that was it, totally. I don't know if chickens could get through there. Let's go this way. Hi, little chickie. How many do we have left? Is that too many? Yes, I know, kitty. I'm trying to decide if I can take one of these fences from over here, from somewhere else, just to make up this one. For that matter, I could take that one and just move that over to here. Or I could just make one more. I could just make 3 more fences. It wouldn't be that hard. Although I don't have any sticks, do I? Okay. Do I have any sticks in there? Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones and breaking too. I need to get rid of some of this stuff in here. Because I don't think we need all of that stuff, do you? Well, to make one... Actually, I think to make a gate, I need it to be like this. Yes. I do like to have a fence gate. I mean, I know chickens are chickens. Oh, look, and there's a... Thank you. Do I have some seeds? Oh, I do have some seeds. I don't really have inventory space for seeds, but... And then I have a full stack of those. Because that's what we're going to do. Oh, dude, you need to get out of there. Thank you. Okay, so let's get our seeds out and put them in our little hands. Come on, chickie boy. Oh, look, here's another chicken. Come on, chickie. Come on in here. There you go. Hi, kitty. It's my kitty. Oh, look, a chicken. Hey, chicken, come on. I got the bestest place for chickens. It's over here. It's really fantastic and wonderful. You're going to love it, trust me. Yeah, come on. Oh, let's go in here. Come on. Let's come in here with all the chickens. There's a baby chicken and everything. Hi, baby chicken. There you go. Okay, any more? Did I see any more chickens around here? Hey, little chicky chick. There's not chickens over in there. Oh boy, I didn't realize I hadn't picked that up yet. There we go. Well, now, hopefully I'll have some more in a little bit. And a horsey. Oakley dokley. I don't see any more chickens. But that's okay, because guess what I do have? Oh, I got one. Who laid an egg? Here, baby chickies. How about for you? Wow. It's a kitty. Did you see that kitty? It's a Siamese kitty. It's a Schrody. It's totally a Schrody. Come here, little Schrody. I gotta run over here. I gotta run over here and see if I can hit him up at the back. He'll come over this way. Where'd he go? Hey, little Schrody. Come here, little Schrody. Look at that. He's got blue eyes and everything. Oh, I got my Schrody. Yay! I got my Schrody. Schrody, you're wonderful. Come with me, sir. Come over here and sit by Jelly. Come on, baby. Come on, kitty. Oh, the little purr. So cute. Hi, chickens. Chicky chick. Oh, look at that. I got a new one. I love it when you throw an egg and it hatches 4 little chicks. It's very rare, but it does happen. It does happen. What do you get from fishermen? I'm thinking about building a barrel. Do I have enough iron yet to build? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. No, I still don't have enough iron. I mean, that's not a bad amount of iron, don't get me wrong. I really need to reorganize this so I have all of the good stuff. Gold is nice, but iron is better. Hey, what are you doing in here in my house? Get out of my house. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get that up there, and then we're just gonna what are you guys all doing in my house? Honestly. I really do need a pick. I really do. I need to get rid of the stone pick and knuckle down and just get an iron pick. Ta-da! And then let's go ahead and put these two together. And I can be retired from using those until further notice. Really? Okay. Alright. Maybe we can do a little fishing. I'm going to go put this stuff somewhere else because I don't need that cluttering up my inventory right now. Is there anything else I can combine? Here, you know what? Let's take these. And we'll put them in here. anybody see our iron golem still out there? I'm pretty sure he probably died. It's been a long time. Oh, I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I think it's the time change. I really think it's the time change. That just does me in. This time around, I tried to just not adjust my calendar at all because I have cats in my house and they don't really care what time it is. They know what time food time is. So when it's time for them to be fed, they don't care what the clock says. I mean, my oldest cat decided at 4 a.m. it was time for me to feed him. And he can't just like come up to me and say, oh, hey, Mom, it's food time. He runs around the house. Hey, come here, Schrody. Come here. Come with me. Come with me, kitty. There he is. Oh, he's purring. Look at that. Good job, Schrody. What a good Schrody. Got me a chicken. Awesome. We will totally be making use of that in the future. Trust me. Ah, yes. Another lovely day in our little village. I wonder what we should call our little village. Is he still down there? I don't see him. I think he was over here. I don't remember. There's something under the water. I think that's a drowned, probably. We don't want to fight with them. Tridents are horrific. Guys that shoot tridents at you. That's really terrible. And we have enough iron now. We can, we can make a compass. Oh wow, we've got a nautilus shell. How cool is that? I don't remember what they're good for, but they're good for something, right? Heart of the sea makes the little thing for going underwater, and you gotta have a bunch of prismarine to put around it so you have underwater breathing. Is that the deal? I don't know. You got me. Like I said, I'm just goofing off. I'm just always goofing off. That's what I'm best at. That's what I like to do. Alrighty. Nice relaxing, doing a little fishing. Maybe we can catch something fantastic. I can remember there was a one playthrough. Now we were playing on Bedrock. Because my grandson and my daughter and my son-in-law, they are huge gamers. They love to game. So they my grandson has had an Xbox of his own since he was like 6. And he's 12. And they each have their own Xboxes. And so when we first started playing Minecraft, they only play on beta. They play Bedrock Edition. So it was kind of tricky because I couldn't play with them for a while until we figured it out. But we'd started up this one world, and because we do that every once in a while, we started up, I had a realm. I have the 10 plus realm so that me and all my besties can get on and play, and my grandkids, because now I got 3, and they're, they're 12 and 5 and 2.5. I mean, we're coming around. He'll be 3 in February. So not really great with a controller. And the 5-year-old's not super great with a controller either, but she's getting better all the time. So we'd started up this realm on Bedrock. And whatever it was, we had this little village and we were all cooperatively building stuff and whatnot. And we built a little pond so we could fish because, fishing's it's boring, but, it's a pretty good source of certain items. And I swear, like every third thing that me and my son-in-law caught fishing out of our little pond was a saddle. We had chests full of saddles. There weren't enough horses and donkeys in the game for us to use all the saddles. It was the craziest thing. I don't know if it was because saddles weren't new, because they've been in the game for quite a while. And it was far enough back that you could not craft a saddle. So, but that was pretty entertaining. And then I was doing some checking, because I was like, I've always wondered if there's like lucky fishing spots. Look at that. Just caught an enchanted fishing rod. What's on it? Oh my gosh, lure, unbreaking 3, and mending. Holy shamoly. If we combine that with this one, then we'll have, because this is going to speed up the fishing a lot. Now we won't get good stuff, but we won't get as much of the treasures. And this is a really good, I love to go fishing when I have mending tools and hold them in one hand, especially if you have lure 3, because you get the XP really quick. I'm up to level 22. I think once we get, oh, see, there's another Nautilus. I think once we get up to have enough iron to make an anvil, it's going to be kind of pricey to combine those 2 fishing rods that are enchanted. But it's worth it to me, because it'll have lure 3 and luck of the sea 2. That's a pretty good combo. It's not, it's not lure 3, luck of the sea 3, but it's really good. I'm kind of particular about my enchantments. I'm finicky about on the bow, because I like to have, of course, power 5, punch 2. It's always a toss-up between infinity or mending, because it's really nice to just carry 1 arrow and not have to worry about ever running out of arrows. I mean, that's, at the same time, it gets expensive to repair it when it's like that. Flame is kind of sometimes I like having flame on a bow, sometimes I don't. I hate having fire on a sword, because then you're lighting up your enemies and they're right in your face. So I don't ever want any kind of fire aspect on a sword. But it is kind of handy on a bow, especially if you're out hunting and it cooks your food for you, especially like when you're in the nether and you're in a crimson forest with the hoglins, and they're, and you really need to have power 5 and punch 2 and flame if you're gonna fight with the hoglins. They're just terrible, and they have a high hit points. Okay, as soon as I catch this, whatever it is, be something good. Be something good. Be a saddle, because I already have a horse. Nope, it was a fish. Okay. Look at that. Already that fishing rod is mended. Let's go ahead. I think we're going to call it for the day. I got stuff to do. I got to get home. It's Friday night. It's pizza night. We're going to do pizza. And we're going to watch the Great British Baking Show. I think they're down to 4 contestants on the episode we're watching. Well, I was very sad when they sent Ian home last week, because he's just like my favorite underdog, and was, but when they get to that far along in the contest, then every little tiny thing is, can be enough to send you home. So, but this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate you stopping by today and hanging out while we just play some Minecraft and listen to MizMandy's awesome stream of consciousness. I hope you have a great, until we meet again, I hope you have a great life and everything's going really well for you. And if not, I'm praying for you. So, if hopefully things are going well, and if they're not, send me a message and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Because, there's enough bad stuff in the world. I kind of want to be a force for good for the rest of however long I got on this planet. So it's been a real joy and a pleasure. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.